past couple of weeks, maybe even a month or so, a lot of you guys been asking about my dunk packages. What do I use on certain builds? What is the best ones to use? How do you get them contact dunks? How do you end up knowing when you might get a big meter? And how do you end up getting unlimited contact dunks? So today's video, I'm going to be showing you all the best dunk packages in the game, even dunk packages you might want to stay away from, even with the safe dunks, flashy dunks, things like that. And it doesn't matter if you got a 55 driving dunk or you got a 99 driving dunk. There's some dunk packages in here that's going to help you get on that rim very consistently. It don't matter if you're park, rec, stage, it's going to be something in here that's going to help you be able to dunk the ball consistently, or even a setup that help you get unlimited contact dunks. But the main thing you want to always work with is the badges. As a badges, precision dunker is one of those most important badges. You don't have to have it on gold. Silver precision dunker is literally that sweet spot because there's no big difference from silver and gold. When it comes down to the green window, it's only a big gap between silver and Hall of Fame. And you know we can't forget about posterizer. You don't need to have posterizer on Hall of Fame. The best spot to have posterizer on is on gold. If you got it on silver, it's cool and all, but just know you will get bumped out of your animations more likely versus having it on gold and Hall of Fame. But if you're someone that likes to get putback dunks or like to catch alley-oops, Aerial Wizard is one of those badges that you will at least want to have on silver to be able to get them consistent contact dunks, putback dunks, and things like that. I like having it on gold because the contact dunk animations I get are very consistent with having it on gold. But Rise Up, if you're in a big build, you want to at least have Rise Up on silver bare minimum, but if you can get it on Hall of Fame or gold, gold is really the sweet spot. If you can get it on Hall of Fame, get Hall of Fame. Now fast switch, you want fast switch on the highest you can get. If you can get it on Hall of Fame or gold, those are the main two I would recommend. Hall of Fame and gold, so you can be able to get those animations and you'll be able to get contacts very easily in the paint and be able to get it up before defenders can contest as well. But if you're someone that just wants safe dunks, or even you want to build that can't really dunk like that, it's a lot of dunk animations I'm about to show you right now that got a lot of safe animations and you actually take off from a distance. Athletic hangs off one is one of my favorite dunk packages that you can use. I do recommend it, especially if you got a 65 driving dunk or anything higher. Use this. It's literally like a better version of quick drop for me. If you use quick drops off one, it's cool and all, but I like athletic hangs off one. You can also use hang off one. It's a cool little calm little hang off one, but it does have some slow animations and you're not gonna get a crazy glide to the rim like you do on athletic hangs off one. But if you're someone that wants some more protection on your actual dunks and you don't have a high dunk rating, hey man, this dunk package right here, athletic hangs off 2. You got a 60 dunk package or you got a 65, you can pick both of these, all 3 of these, and put it on your build, and you can literally get on the rim every single time by holding your right stick up towards the rim and holding R2. Every single time you can get this dunk animation. As long as you don't got too many dunk packages on, you will be okay and get a dunk animation from all 3 of these every single time, as long as you're not someone that end up having like 20 different dunk packages on your build, so it might override a different one. But quick drops, this is a kind of risky one, but usually when I do the quick drop back scratchers off 2, I usually don't get blocked as everybody else. I'm gonna be honest, I get crazy contact dunks with this actual animation. I can put defenders on the ground, especially if you someone that got an 87, 89 driving dunk, you can put defenders on the ground just like this. This dunk really remind me of like a Derrick Rose type dunk, to be honest. But if you're someone that has a 75 driving dunk and you just want a calm little dunk to put on, athletic one hand off one is cool. But for an alternative dunk package that's similar to this, I would say you should try out the Klay Thompson dunk package, especially if you're someone that doesn't have a high dunk package, or even if you do have a 99, 96, or even 94 driving dunk. This is one of those calm little dunk packages that you want to do here and there, and you can get some decent contact dunks off this, especially off one contacts. So if you got a nice little high driving dunk, or you can get off one contact dunks, try this out, or even small contact dunks. But for a side clutch off ones, I feel like this is one that's very underrated. Even though you have to have a 92 driving dunk to use this, this one is literally underrated. You can get contact dunks with this. It's not going to be crazy contacts, but you can get a contact dunk animation. But also it is kind of hard to block this dunk unless you're on the same side as the ball. Now you have your windmills off one. Now you're just getting a little bit kind of risky. You want a nice little flashy dunk here and there, but when it comes to the windmill off one, it is an overpowered dunk animation. When I say that, when you put this dunk animation on with some other dunk animations and you want to do a flashy dunk, at least 90% of the time you're going to end up getting a windmill. I say that. But if you're someone that wants to mess with some different things like a switcheroo dunk, the switcheroo off one, this is one of those dunks that are based off reaction. So when you go to the rim and a defender is at a certain angle, the dunk literally seems like it reads where the defender is every single time and gets you somewhat the best outcome possible if you end up trying to go for a contact. Now when it comes to the cradle dunks, you might, okay, this is kind of risky. The cradle dunks, you can get a cradle dunk animation like that and it literally won't get blocked, but you can get the one right here and get the slow animation and it could possibly get blocked, or you could possibly get bumped into an animation. Same thing with using like a Michael Jordan animation. If you ain't getting the free throw line dunk, you're usually getting this type of cradle dunk every single time. But if you're someone that has a 70 driver dunk, just know you're not just stuck with the basic dunks. You can also throw them park dunks on, and that's the best park dunks that you can use. The flashy off one park dunks literally gets the job done. That's maybe the one out of the two that I I would choose consistently to use, it don't matter if it's park, it don't matter if it's stage. I wouldn't really want to use park dunks in stage, but I would say any game mode that allows it, just like the theater, the park, and maybe someone events. But for another park dunk, the under legs off one is another one that's great because this animation is actually quick. It's only like maybe 2 animations out of like the 12 that you get for between the legs off one that you will end up possibly getting a slow animation. But for blocking rate, you usually don't get blocked that much. But for dunks like these, they are kind of risky, but it seems like park dunks are very hard to block because they are very fast. Now, if you're someone that likes to catch lobs, you like to get the contact lobs, it don't matter if you're a center, it don't matter if you're a guard, or even you want a big slasher build, or you want just a nice little fun build that you create, I recommend you to put your alley-oop animations all on. I usually don't run pro alley-oop animations. I like to get elite and Zion if you got a high enough dunk package, but I'm gonna tell you this now, just put them all on, put everything on. Unless you're gonna play park and you don't care for getting all the crazy reverse under the legs and all that other stuff, the best one that I can tell you to put on is just put on reverse. You can possibly throw it on windmill, and then I would say flashy. Those would be the top 3 I would say for park alley-oops to use. But when it comes to everything else, just equip it if you got it. But if you don't like anything else like that, I would definitely say just keep it to the basics and keep it to what you know. And since we're talking about contact alley-oops, let's talk about the contact dunks. What everybody loves, they love contact dunks. You want to put every animation that you can get on. If you can get pro contact dunks, put it on. Elite, small, put it on. Even the big contact dunks. If you're a big man, put all your contact dunks on, because you don't know what animation you're going to end up getting when you end up going up to the rim. Because sometimes you might get a pro contact dunk animation and it randomly might switch it to a small contact animation mid dunk, just because where they're placed or how they end up jumping at you when it comes to trying to block your shot. But when it comes to these contact dunks, if you're someone that does not know how to activate the dunk meter, I'm gonna give you guys a quick little tutorial how to end up using a dunk meter if you don't know how to activate it. You're gonna run to the hole, flick your right stick up while holding R2, and hold your right stick down to time it and fill up the green window as much as you can so you can get a perfect release every single time. But if you're someone else want to get more in depth into it and learn how to dunk using a meter, or even not using a meter, just doing controlled dunks, I have a video right here, how to dunk on NBA 2K24, that breaks down how to end up doing basic controlled dunks, contact dunks, alley-oops, all that other stuff, self lobs. But now if you're someone that wants unlimited contact dunks and want to know how you get a big meter, check out this video right here, how to get unlimited contact dunks on NBA 2K24. Now I'm gonna tell you this now, standing dunks are very easy. It's the same way you doing a driving dunk, but now you're stationary. You flick your right stick up and you hold it down until you time it. That's literally how easy it is when you want a meter standing dunk or a meter contact dunk. But if you want to check it out, it's a link in the description to those videos. But for all the standing dunks, I'm telling you this now, you can unlock them, put them on. The same thing I tell you about the contact dunks. If you can get the contact dunks, put them on. You want to put every animation on. Some of y'all might say, oh, I'm only putting athletic. I understand some people might do certain things certain ways, but I always say put all the animations on when it comes to these standing dunks. You don't know what situation you're going to be in. You never know if you're going to get a no meter standing dunk, a meter standing dunk, or you want to get a surprising standing dunk that you didn't think you was going to get. But now that I showed you some safe dunks and I showed you a few flashy dunks, now I'm going to show you the best signature dunks from NBA players. Devin Booker is one of those ones that is slept on, that just came out recently, that has a mixture dunk package of like a Klay Thompson. You got a few back scratchers here and there, you got a few quick drops, and an athletic one hand off one dunk package that is combined all together. But Dr. Disrespect is maybe one that slept on. He got a few dunk animations that's kind of wild, but this dunk does have a lot of variety when it comes to reverses, when it comes to back scratchers, when it comes to leaning slams. It has a lot of variety. If you're someone that wants a variety in your dunk, hey man, this is a package that I do recommend you to try out. Now, one of my favorite dunk packages in the game, Russell Westbrook. You need a 93 driving dunk. 93 driving dunk gets you that gold posterizer. The gold posterizing game can get you far. But what's the point of you going with straight on tomahawk with a 95 driving dunk and you save attributes when you get the same dunk package at 93 with Russell Westbrook? If you don't see the difference, I'm gonna let you see it right now with the straight on tomahawk, and I'm gonna switch to Russell Westbrook, and you can tell that these dunk packages have literally similarities, maybe about 7 dunk packages out of the 20 dunks they get each when it comes to these straight arms and Russell Westbrook dunk packages. Now, Ja Morant, I always tell you about Ja Morant dunk package. It don't matter if you got an 89 dunk package, 94. Ja Morant dunk package with the off 2 contact dunks, instant contact dunks with no problem. As long as you know your angles and you know what you're doing, this is that dunk package that triggers a lot to get those contact dunks that you've seen in a lot of my clips, to be honest. I literally get a consistent amount of contact dunks just with that. Now for James Harden dunk package, this is one of those dunk packages that's similar to Devin Booker. It has a few simple dunks. It's not too crazy. It gets the job done. If you're someone that doesn't want to put all those different dunk packages on, you could just buy James Harden or you can buy Devin Booker. These are some calm dunk packages that you can put on. All you need is an 83 driving dunk. Now, if you're someone that has that low low driving dunk of 50, 55, you can end up throwing a Manu Ginobili. I told you, Klay Thompson, Manu Ginobili, the CJ McCollum is all right, but I prefer Manu and Klay Thompson over those. But Scottie Pippen is one that slept on as well. He does have one that does wind up, but hey, most of the animations is going to be like the Statue of Liberty dunk every single time when it comes to Scottie Pippen. It's other dunks that's similar to this, but it has slower animations than Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen, he does end up getting one of those LeBron limitless takeoff dunks for like 2K23, but Andrew Wiggins, one of the slept on dunks. I'm gonna be honest, Andrew Wiggins is one of those dunks that slept on. I know you need a 92 driving dunk. He got a few wild dunk animations, but when it comes to dunk packages that got versatility, this is one of those ones that got 360s, safe 362, because I did it on my Jason Tatum build and I was surprised when I ended up pulling out that dunk package. Since most of those dunk packages I just named are mostly for the smaller guards or even for the 6'9s, now it's time for the bigger builds like the 6'10", 7-footers. These dunk packages right here, Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the best dunk packages you can have on a 7-footer or 6'10". It gets the job done. Now, if you're on a build with a 90 standing dunk, you want to put this Draymond Green dunk package on. Literally one of the best standing dunks in the game. You want to put this on. It's one of the best. It's top 2 and it ain't 2. And for the number 2, we got Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard standing dunk, I mess with it. It's cool. It is fast. I'm gonna let y'all know. It does take some time to adjust to, even if you're standing under the rim like by yourself, it's going to be somewhat fast for some people that's just not used to like fast timing meters. But it does seem like it's easier when you got a defender in the paint with you. But for Ben Simmons, it's not the best out of all the other ones I just told you. It does have a decent animations, but when it comes to reverse, I like his reverse dunk. It don't matter if it's a baseline reverse or even like going to the rim and it just give you reverse. His reverse animation I actually mess with. But when I first created a 7-foot build, I ended up using Daryl Darkin's actual dunk package, and I'm gonna be honest, it got a nice little windmill animation. It's cool. It's nothing too crazy, but if you got contact dunks, I can understand why a lot of people use it. Before a dunk package, I feel like that slept on is that Karl Anthony Towns dunk package. This dunk package, you're not using it for the standing dunk ability. His standing dunk ability on it, I don't really mess with the standing dunk ability. I really like the Skywalker like tomahawk animation that he does. The little Skywalker float in the air tomahawk that Karl Anthony Towns does, it is crazy. But when it comes to dunk packages, I would say to stay away from, this one is like a 50-50. I would say LeBron James is one of those 50-50 dunk packages. It has fast animations, but it is a dunk that can get blocked. It's a lot of times I hopped on my LeBron build or even hopped on a build that can get LeBron dunk package and it did get blocked before, or I should have got blocked and I just got a sneaky one in. But Blake Griffin, don't put this on. Please don't put this on. Slow animation, you can push right out the contact dunk animation with Blake Griffin on. But for Glenn Robinson III, don't put this on. Do not, I recommend you do not. I know he has a lot of animations that's cool and all, like the windmills and stuff like that, but it's a little drop that he does, like he dropped the ball right in front of him, then he dunks the ball. You literally get pulled out of that every single time if you get the animation. You literally get the animation 80% of the time. But Zion Williamson, Zion got a lot of crazy dunks. Like you like, oh, that's cool, but they're blockable. Literally, you can get snatch blocked, you can get your chase down pin. Like it's a lot of dunks he do that can get blocked out of his dunk package. And it seemed like they added a lot of Uber off 2 dunk packages inside of Zion. But windmill baseline reverse, do not put this on. It's a reason I'm telling you not to put this on, because this dunk right here, you cannot get up if you make it or miss it. So do not put that dunk package on. Now for the dunk king, Jordan Kilgane, I'm gonna be honest, he got a lot of cool animations, but these animations you can get knocked out of. You can. You just gotta hope if you get a contact dunk, or you just gotta hope that the person misses you. Tracy McGrady, T-Mac. We love his base, but for his dunks, knocked out of animations. You're gonna get knocked out of animation, gold or Hall of Fame posterizer. Like I said before, it does not matter. He has one of those dunks that literally can be automatically knockout every single time. Luka Doncic. No point in using Luka Doncic when you got Klay Thompson and all these other dunk packages. It's literally one of those dunk packages that's literally unnecessary in the game, especially for a person that does not dunk the ball like that. Now you got Clyde Drexler. We know Clyde Drexler. Clyde Drexler got a few nice little dunk packages, but he has that one dunk package where he kick his feet to his butt, and it happens 90% of the time with this dunk package. For Paul George dunk package, it's a few animations in here that you like, oh, it's cool, like the baseline 360 and all, but a consistent animation you're gonna end up getting is that behind the back dunk that he gets. He put the ball behind his back and he dunks with like a small little tomahawk or something like that, or somewhat like rim grazer, close to the Klay Thompson dunk, but it's an easy dunk to get bumped out of, especially when it comes to trying to go for a contact. And I know a lot of you guys with a 75 driving dunk, y'all mess with the DeMar DeRozan dunk package. I know, but it's easy to block. If you playing against a defender with a decent block, you're gonna get blocked. It's literally cockback tomahawks. And these tomahawks, you need a 94 driving dunk to get anyway, but I'm gonna be honest, you will get blocked consistently with the cockbacks, and it's the same thing with DeMar DeRozan. All it is a renamed dunk just for an NBA player. Now Vince Carter, If you like Vince Carter dunk package, that's just your preference, but hey, these 360s, just know you might get bumped out of them, or you might miss it, or you're gonna end up getting blocked or pinned on the glass. I've seen Ninja get blocked a lot of times doing this dunk package. It's cool for him, especially when you do 1v1s, but when it comes to playing like threes and action with teammates, this dunk gets blocked a lot. Usually when I play, no matter if I'm on a small guard or I'm on a big guard, or even I'm on a center build, I made sure that most of my dunk packages are somewhat similar, or some of them are going to activate consistently. As I told you, the quick drop back scratch off 2, I use that on my big builds, my small builds. If I can get it, I'm gonna put it on. Athletic hangs off 1, a go 2, gotta keep it. I told you, one of the best actual dunk packages you get that's close to quick drops if you're not a starter 3, but I definitely recommend you use it. But baseline off 1, this is one of those ones I don't use that much. It just come in handy just in case we get into one of those situations. Now, when it comes to the actual contact dunks, I put all my contact dunks, I throw all my alley-oop animations on. When it comes to park alley-oops, you don't gotta throw all these on, that's just my preference. I do prefer y'all to try at least 2 if y'all really wanna end up having some park alley-oops, or you just don't care for them, just keep all the basic ones on. And you might see that I just end up putting that pro alley-oop on. Usually I don't use that, because most of the time when I catch an alley-oop, I have momentum to the rim, so I usually use Elite and then I use Zion. For the dunk package that I use that Russell Westbrook. You can't go wrong with the Russell Westbrook dunk package. Come on, man. If you got the 93 driving dunk, put Russell Westbrook on. I'm telling you, you're not gonna go wrong with it. The straight on tomahawks is literally just his little brother in a decoy. Now when it comes to the Ja Morant, y'all already know how this goes. Ja Morant, the contact dunk, it's easy. Off 2, no matter if you got the pro off 2, no matter if you got the elite off 2, or even the small contact dunks off 2, you're gonna get a contact dunk very consistently with it. Klay Thompson, I told you, is for the calm little dunks, like the safe dunks. If I want to do a quick little safe dunk just in case, I can end up pulling out the Klay Thompson. I don't got to do a straight arm every time. Then we got the LeBron. I told you it's 50-50 with LeBron, but sometimes I be having builds with 6'10" or even 6'9" builds, or even 6'8" that end up using the LeBron dunk package if I don't get the Westbrook dunk package. But if you're on a build with high standing dunk, I'm telling you this now, put all your animations on. I told you before, standing dunk, put every animation on. You can get contact standing dunks, put it on. But if you're on a build that can get Giannis dunk package, you can put that on. He got a nice little somewhat Euro animation, like he just throw the ball over your head and it's just like you're not there. I actually mess with. Then you got the Ben Simmons dunk package with the Draymond Green and Dwight Howard. One of the best standing dunk animations that you're gonna get with Draymond, Dwight, and Ben Simmons. Even if you don't like some of the animations, you can substitute them for something else, or you can just leave it out and just rock out with the ones that you like. But hopefully all the information I just gave y'all to teach y'all how to get on that rim, no matter if it's contact dunks or just getting to the rim with ease, or knowing where your defender is to get the contact dunk. Hopefully it helps y'all out. If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure y'all like the video, make sure you subscribe, turn notifications if y'all haven't yet, and don't forget to check out the 2 videos on the screen, man.